Sit, guest, beneath my leaves, and rest you now.
The idea itself comes from Arkady Żegocki, the ambassador, who came to Stratford in 2017 to celebrate Shakespeare's birthday celebrations. It turned out to be a very successful idea, cherished by the Polish community here in Stratford, but also taken very happily by the Shakespeare's Birthplace Trust.
We're really delighted to have the statue of Jan Kochanowski here in Anne Hathaway's cottage garden, because it really celebrates the connection between Shakespeare and his contemporaries around Europe. The sculpture is situated in the sculpture garden at Anne Hathaway's cottage, where we have a number of different sculptures from artists all around the world. So it's placing Shakespeare's work, people who've been inspired by Shakespeare and contemporaries of Shakespeare all together in the same space. I think making a really interesting place where we can bring different communities and groups together.
The unveiling of this gift of a Polish Renaissance poet is a perfect cementing of the partnership we enjoy with the Polish Cultural Institute and indeed the community of Polish people here in Stratford-upon-Avon.
We are very delighted about that, and also delighted about our new role of becoming the custodians of this statue.
It's actually bringing Kochanowski as a physical person, through a statue, to British people. Because honestly, not enough British people know about Kochanowski, his importance as the sort of father of Polish drama, but, as another important literary figure of the Renaissance.
He's very important for various reasons and many reasons, but of course the most important reason, and especially if we're considering European literature in general, are the treni, the laments that he wrote at the death of his young 2.5-year-old daughter.
What hope keeps you alive? Is it not clear that death alone can conquer your despair?
And there's an extraordinary modern resonance, I think, the understanding the impact of grief on a family, on individuals. Also, there's a very interesting debate about the problem of faith, how you resolve the problem of a God who isn't always benevolent.
Oh, cruel, unjust law, how can you be so implacable, so hard, Persephone?
I always try to tell a story in my work, and I found it profoundly moving, the story of how he lost his daughter. I tried to project that power, the power of his emotions, into my statue. The loss of his child is a universal theme that everyone can understand and appreciate. In the Lamentations, he's calling out to his God. And so I wanted to show him a broader emotion than just tears over the grave, but it's a universal cry to God. The wind is freezing cold in my depiction, and he's come straight out of his house to the grave, and the wind is blowing, and he's holding his beloved child's doll to his breast, just like a crucifix, and I've depicted it as a sort of crucifix.
This statue will show not just the links between the two eminent writers, him and Shakespeare, but also the vital links and friendships we have with our Polish community.
This initiative is very important because we have this great opportunity to present the best Polish poets, mostly rooted in European Western literary tradition.
To bring those two together in one place is amazing, and we can build on the friendship between the two communities, that it isn't two communities, that it becomes one community.